Warriors fans, something's been brewing behind the scenes that you might not have expected. Andrew Wiggins, a key piece of our 2022 NBA Finals victory, has finally broken his silence. After months of speculation about his absence from the team's training camp in Hawaii, the truth is out. But what does this mean for his future with the Warriors? Stick around, because this story is about more than just a return to the court. It's about redemption, healing, and the resurgence of a player who's been through it all. Wiggins has been through an emotional whirlwind, and now, for the first time, he's addressing the media after the heartbreaking loss of his father. His absence from training camp due to illness has had fans worried, but Wiggins is finally opening up about his current state, saying he's feeling better. "I've been able to train normally," Wiggins revealed after the team's October 8 practice in the Bay Area. This marks the beginning of a new chapter for him, but questions remain about whether he'll be ready for the start of the season. The Warriors faithful are eager to see Wiggins back in action, but he won't be suiting up for the team's second preseason game against the Sacramento Kings on October 9th. His readiness for the rest of the preseason is still uncertain. "I'll go when I feel ready," Wiggins stated, leaving fans wondering just when we'll see him reclaim his role. However, the encouraging sign is that he's been seen training with the second unit, alongside names like Kyle Anderson, Moses Moody, Gary Payton II, and Kevin Looney. This team isn't just rebuilding, they're sharpening their edge. Before we dive deeper into what's coming next for Andrew Wiggins and the Warriors, take a second to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you're ready to see the Warriors rise again this season. You won't want to miss out on all the latest updates and behind-the-scenes insights from Warriors Nation TV. Wiggins' return to training is promising, but there's no denying the uphill battle he's facing. After a tumultuous season where he averaged just 13.6 points, his career low, he was relegated to the bench for the first time. It's been a tough stretch for a player who once seemed destined for stardom, and the pressure is on for him to bounce back. The Warriors have lost Klay Thompson, and Wiggins is now being counted on to fill that massive void alongside Stephen Curry. Can he rise to the occasion and reestablish himself as one of the team's primary scorers? Steve Kerr, ever the optimist, certainly believes so. "I expect a big year from Wiggins, and I think there's a void left by Klay's absence that we need to fill," Kerr said during Media Day on September 26th. Those are some heavy words, but Kerr isn't just talking about scoring points. He's talking about rethinking the way the team plays, and Wiggins is set to be a key figure in this evolution. He's shown before that he's capable of being a 20 points per game player, and Kerr is going to rely heavily on him this season. The question is, will Wiggins embrace this opportunity to lead? And here's where things get interesting. Wiggins wasn't the only player expected to step up this season. The addition of D'Anthony Melton has been quietly simmering beneath the surface, and it could be the game changer nobody saw coming. Melton is a versatile guard who's been turning heads with his defensive intensity and scoring bursts. If Wiggins falters in his attempt to reclaim his former role, Melton could very well steal the spotlight. He's young, hungry, and ready to make an impact. Can the two coexist on the court, or will Melton push Wiggins even harder to prove his worth? The truth is, Wiggins needs this season to be a turning point. After being the second-best player on the Warriors during their 2022 Finals win against the Boston Celtics, he's got a lot to live up to. Kerr is counting on him to bring back that version of Wiggins, tenacious, focused, and lethal on both ends of the court. This summer, Wiggins skipped out on Team Canada's Olympic preparation for Paris 2024, choosing instead to stay in the gym and focus on getting his body and mind right for this upcoming season. That's the kind of commitment we need to see from him. General Manager Mike Dunleavy echoed this sentiment during Media Day. "He's been in the gym all summer," Dunleavy shared. "You can feel a bit of a different vibe from him this time of year. His body looks great. He's been through a lot personally, but basketball-wise, I think he's in a good place. We're optimistic that he's going to have a great season." These are encouraging words, but they won't mean anything if Wiggins can't translate that hard work into performance on the court. Can he stay healthy, stay focused, and be the player this team desperately needs him to be? The loss of Wiggins' father in September has undoubtedly weighed heavy on him. Mitchell Wiggins, a former NBA player himself, passed away after years of battling an undisclosed medical condition. The mystery surrounding Wiggins' absences from the team in the past seasons now has a heartbreaking explanation. The emotional toll of watching his father's health decline has clearly affected him. But now, with that chapter of his life closed, Wiggins is ready to move forward. This could be the fuel that drives him to new heights, both personally and professionally. Warriors fans, this season isn't just about winning games. It's about seeing one of our own rise above adversity. Wiggins has a chance to write his comeback story, and we'll be right here with you to watch it unfold. So, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Warriors Nation TV and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single moment. Let's watch Wiggins, Curry, and the rest of the team take on the challenge together. The Golden State Warriors, a franchise that consistently surprises with its strategic choices, might be on the verge of making another decision that promises to shake up the upcoming season. What seemed like a nearly set lineup now raises a new question. Who will join Stephen Curry in the starting five? Over the past few weeks, speculation has intensified, and now a new light has been shed on the Warriors' future. But will this choice please the fans or raise more doubts? In a scenario where talent overflows, it's always tricky to define who will stand beside a legend like Curry. For many years, Klay Thompson was the obvious answer. However, the San Francisco franchise seems inclined to bet on a name that many weren't expecting. Something big is brewing behind the scenes, and this possible change could redefine what we imagine for this already successful team. Before we dive deep into this intriguing question, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and give us a like so you don't miss any updates about our beloved Warriors. Here, we're always ready to bring you the latest news and hottest discussions. Now, let's get to the point. Who will be Curry's new partner? According to a recent report by Anthony Slater from The Athletic, the name that's gaining traction to replace Klay Thompson as the starting guard alongside Steph Curry is Melton. Yes, you heard that right. Melton, who came to the Warriors with less fanfare than other big names, is now emerging as the top favorite to take on this crucial role on the team. This news is surprising, and it's not just baseless speculation. Coach Steve Kerr himself has shown excitement about the combination of Melton and Curry. Throughout the preseason, Kerr tested various combinations, but the chemistry between these two seems to have caught his eye in a special way. The lingering question is, does Melton have what it takes to fill Klay Thompson's huge shoes? From here on out, let's focus on the name that's causing a buzz, Melton. He's not just any rookie. His NBA track record shows a consistent player with tenacious defense and shooting skills that can catch opponents off guard. More importantly, Melton has something that many believe is essential to play alongside Curry, a court vision that complements the brilliance of the Warriors' playmaker. Steve Kerr, during recent interviews, didn't hold back on the praise. They look great together, the coach said. I know Steph hasn't had his best shooting performances, but the chemistry between them is obvious. D'Anthony brings not only good shooting, but also solid ball control and fierce defense. I'm a big fan of his playing style, and I believe he can add a lot to our depth. Betting on Melton also reveals a new facet of the Warriors, a team that, while known for its offensive prowess, is also reinforcing its defensive options. Melton is a natural defender, and playing alongside Curry will allow the team to have more balance on both sides of the court. This gives Kerr important tactical flexibility, enabling him to vary his approach during games. However, we need to be cautious when predicting what the future of the starting lineup will look like for the Warriors. Last season taught us that Steve Kerr isn't afraid to shake things up, adjusting the lineup as needs arise. Melton's choice might be temporary, but that doesn't mean he'll hold the spot for the entire season. Performance and evolution throughout the games will determine whether this bet solidifies. To wrap it up, one thing is for sure. The Golden State Warriors are in constant evolution, and this possible change in the starting lineup reflects their relentless pursuit of improvement. If you're a true Warriors fan, get ready for a season full of intense emotions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything about this incredible journey ahead of us. Let's go, Warriors!